All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash True Inferno. Back at it with another throwback tunes on not just any Thursday. It's Independence Day, so happy Independence Day to everybody who are listening to this video, or watching this video rather. Alright, so I am reviewing how I want it, Independence 4th. I am reviewing Purple Haze. So what's the connection between this album by Cameron and the 4th of July? Well, it's his 4th studio album. There you go. So this joint came out December 7th, wait for it, 2004. So yeah, there you go right there. It was recorded from 2003 up to 2004. And it was done under Diplomats Records, Roc-A-Fella Records, and Def Jam Recordings. So the producers involved were Dame Dash, who was the executive producer, Kareem Biggs Burke, who was also the executive producer, Schizo, The Heat Makers, Chad Hamilton, Nasty Beat Makers, Kanye West, Brian All Day Miller, Ty Tracks, I'm gonna butcher this name, Charlemagne, yeah, there we go, Charlemagne, Pop and Versatile, Stay Getting Productions, that's new, Bang, that's also new, The Legendary Trackster, that's new, Self-Service, also new, Music Maestro, also new, and Amadeus, okay, I think that's not new. So yeah, there you go with that. All right, let's take a look at some charts. So this album was actually 20th on the US Billboard 200, number 4 from the US Top R&B/Hip Hop Albums charts, and by the end of the year, it was 165th in the US Billboard 200. Now, by the end of the year, I mean 2005, not 2004, because this came out late 2004. All right, so, and this album, if memory serves me correctly, did get some certifications. Yes, it did. And actually, no, they got some more charts as well. So it was second on the top rap albums charts and 160th out in the UK in the official album charts, and it was certified gold. Okay, so there you go with that. All right, so here's the deal with this track. We got a grand total of 24 tracks, which is normally good, but there's a few skits. So let's see, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just 4. Now, it's going to be interesting, but either way, I can give you guys a top 5, not a top 3. So there's 20 songs on here where one of them I'm considering the song. So let me get straight into it. And we're going to jump right into the whole 4 skits and not 5 scenario. So, the first track is called Intro. It is 2 minutes and 10 seconds long, but the entire song is just Cameron rapping. The entire track is just Cameron rapping. So, I'm gonna consider this to be a song. That's right. Like straight to the end. It's a flat out song. Alright, moving on. Track number 2 is called More Gangsta Music featuring Joel Santana, followed by Get Down. Track number 4 is called Welcome to Purple Haze, the first skit of this album, followed by Killer Cam. Next up is Leave Me Alone Part 2, which makes me wonder where's Part 1. I'm trying to think. I have no clue where Part 1 was. But anywho, moving on. Track number 7 is called Down and Out featuring Kanye West and Selena Johnson, which is one of the 4 singles off this album, followed by Harlem Streets. The track number 9 is called Lord You Know featuring Jaheim. Now here's the thing about this track. This is not considered a single, but it do have a music video. And speaking of songs that are considered a single, track number 10 is called Girls featuring Mona Lisa. That's a single. Then track number 11 is another skit called I'm a Chicken Head. I crap you not. That's the name of the track. Track number 12 is called Soap Opera, followed by OT, which is another skit. Then we got Bubble Music, followed by More Reasons featuring Jaheim again. Track number 16 is called The Box, which is The Block rather, which is another skit, followed by The Dope Man featuring Jim Jones. Track number 18 is called Family Ties, which features Nicole Ray, followed by Adrenaline, featuring Trista and Psychodrama. Track number 20 is called Hey Lady, featuring Freaky Zeke. Yes, I crap you not, that's the name. And that is a single, by the way. Track number 21 is another single called Shake, featuring J.R. Ryder. And yeah, that's all the 4 singles. Track number 22 is Get 'Em Girls, followed by Dipset Forever. And the last track off this album, track number 24, is called Take 'Em to Church, featuring Joel Santana and Uncasa. Yeah, crap you not, yeah. Alright, so not a lot of info on these singles, with the exception of Down and Out. However, they all made the chart in some way, shape, or form. So the first one, which is Shake, came out July 20th, 2004. and it was 74th on the U.S. Hot R&B/Hip Hop Songs charts. Next up is Hey Lady, which came out September 10th, 2004, and that was 84th on the same chart. And then next up is Girls, which came out December 1st, 2004. Notice the fours here. But anywho, Girls, however, that was 77 on the same chart. Also, it was 29th out in Ireland on the Irish singles charts, and 25th out in the UK on, what's the name of that chart? The UK singles charts. All right, and then of course the last single, now we do have a little bit of info on this one, called Down and Out. So yeah, this is the joint right here. So, wait, what? Interesting. They're calling it his 5th single, so that means there's 5 singles, which is interesting. Unless that one track, the one that had the music video, oh no, they apparently Get 'Em Girls is considered a single, which is interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So Get 'Em Girls is apparently the first single of this album that came out 2003, and it was 99th on the U.S. Hot R&B/Hip Hop Songs chart. So that's very interesting, if I do say so myself. All right, let's get back to Down and Out. So this joint came out January 11, 2005, and so here's something interesting. A common misconception is that Kanye West produced this song because he performed the hook, or parts of the hook rather. However, the song was produced by Brian All Day Miller, so that's very interesting. All right, so this joint was 94th on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100, 29th on the U.S. R&B/Hip Hop Songs charts, and 20th on the U.S. Rap Songs charts. And yeah, and it got different release dates, but they were all in the same month. So it was released on the Rhythmic Contemporary Radio on January 11th, but in the Urban Contemporary Radio, it came out January the 18th, and as a vinyl single, it came out January 25th, all 3 in the US, by the way. So yeah, there you go with that. All right, so now I'm about to give you guys my best tracks off this album from worst to first. Get Down is the worst track off this album. I don't like the sample rather. It's too happy-go-lucky for me. Expect to see a lot of too happy-go-lucky samples or melodies in this album, by the way. The snare/claps combo is cool. The kick is cool, bass is cool. Overall, the track is straight. It's not bad, it's just straight. Harlem Streets, the melody and the track as a whole, kind of mellowed and kind of happy-go-lucky. There you go. Like the snare though, tempo is cool, kick is cool, bass is cool, track is cool. Next up is Girls. I like the tempo here, the snare is cool, as is the kick. Melody is a bit, you guessed it, happy-go-lucky. Sounds like a beat Cam should not have used for his album, but I could see him being featured in a song done by an R&B singer using this beat. So like Mariah Carey or somebody like that. But overall, the track is straight. Then we got The Dope Man. The sample, even though like the sample of this song is actually Funky Worm by Ohio Players, but let's be real, I believe NWA sampled this, use that sample as well. So how it presented, and it's called The Dope Man, and they did a song called Dope Man, NWA did, so obviously. But yeah, the melody is straight, the kick/808 is cool, the snare is bland, but the track is straight. Next up is Lord, you know, the melody is cool, snare is cool, kick is straight, but the beat is, bass is cool, track is cool nevertheless. More Reasons, so that's sample. So yeah, all you gotta do is think of Reasons by Earth, Wind & Fire. Yeah, they use that sample, and it's just funny that he used that sample. Like that sample is used for a camera song. It's just funny to me. The snare unique as it's like a hat/crash mixture, so that's interesting. The kick is really cool though. The bass is cool. The track is pretty cool though. Hey Lady, another happy-go-lucky melody. The tempo is cool. Snare is really cool. The kick is straight. That shaker is really dope. The bass is straight. Overall, the track is cool because of the snare and the shaker. Next up is More Gangsta Music. The kick is straight. Most of the snare is straight. Certain parts of the snare is really cool. Melody is cool. Bass is cool. Overall, the track is cool. Next up is Take 'Em to Church. Melody is okay. Just take off those strings and just use them for the hook only. Snare is straight. Kick is a bit weak. Tempo is cool. Beat pattern is a bit unique, which is good. Bass is barely there though, but overall the track is cool nevertheless. Bubble music. So the tempo is cool, snare is cool as well. The kick/808 is cool. Melody is cool, but the track is cool. Soap opera. Drums and tempo made this track right here. The snare is cool. Kick is cool. Tempo is really cool. Melody, again, is too happy-go-lucky, but the bass is cool, but the track is cool. Adrenaline. Bass is really cool. Melody is cool. Snare/clap combo is cool. The kick is cool, but could have been better. Twister made this track without question, and the track overall is cool. Killer Cam. Sounds epic, standing over a cliff staring at the sky, something like that. It sounds triumphant. Bass is cool, kick is cool. The snare is straight though, could be better. The melody/sample is cool overall. The track is cool. Is Killer Cam a sample? They don't mention it, so I guess there's no sample for Killer Cam. Okay, moving on. Next up is Shake. Melody is really cool. I like the tempo here. The tempo is cool. Beat pattern is unique, but really cool. Snare is cool. Kick could be better, but it's straight nevertheless. Bass is cool. Track is really cool. A lot of potential here. Then we got the 6th best track off this album, Family Ties. Need a definite bass and it would have been so much better. The snare is really cool. I like the additional percussions here. The kick is really cool. Melody is cool. Overall, the track is really cool. Now, the 5th best track off this album, Dipset Forever. I really like the melody, really like the snare, really like the kick. The bass is cool. Overall, the track is really cool. Next up, the 4th best track off this album, Leave Me Alone Part 2. I like the tempo, the bass is cool, kick is straight though, snare is cool, really like the melody, the track is really cool. The best track off this album is Get 'Em Girls. Melody is really cool, snare just really cool as well. The kick is cool for this beat. There's a little 808 in there. Otherwise, there would be no definitive bass. So I don't know how I feel about that. It's like a mixed reaction because it makes sense, but then again, I still would like to hear a bass with this beat. But overall, the track is really cool. 2nd best track off this album, Down and Out. The kick is cool. Really like the snare. Really like the pattern here. Melody is really cool. Bass is cool. I wish Kanye did more than just the hook though. Overall, the track is really cool. And ironically, the #1 track off this album is the intro. They used the same sample Ja Rule used, and Jarrell Santana ended up using it as well later on. The drums are cool. Melody is cool. Bass is cool. It sounds epic and it's really, really cool. So there you go with that. Now for some professional ratings. Metacritic gave it a 72 out of 100. AllMusic gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. Blender gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Entertainment Weekly gave it a B+. NME gave it 8 out of 10. Pitchfork gave it an 8.7 out of 10. Spin gave it a B+. And Stylist Magazine gave it a B+. So what do I think about this album? Okay, so a number of months back, I reviewed both Confessions of Fire and Come Home With Me. And if memory serves me correctly, I gave both of those albums 5 out of freaking 5. Both of those albums was really good. I cannot tell which one was his better album. A lot of Purple Haze, a lot of people are really high on Purple Haze. Like, to some degree, I was back then, and you know, that haven't changed this time around. But I'm gonna have to give this album a 3.75 out of 5. I recommend you download it and you keep it. So there's some classic tracks in here like Down and Out, Get 'Em Girl. I like the intro. Don't sleep on that intro. Leave Me Alone Part 2, Dipset Forever, Family Ties, and Shake. So yeah, there's a lot of really good tracks here. And don't sleep on this album. Purple Haze, really good. 3.75 out of 5. Download it and keep it. So I'm gonna call it a wrap. So with that said, y'all know who this is. This is your boy, the new Jay Gatsby, aka the new Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.